spent most of my 20s, you know, high or like on drugs and just kind of like, and hungry. I never looked at my bank account once.
You just wanted to work?
I just wanted to work. And I mean, mostly I was here for respect. You know, like I grew up a battle rapper. So that was, you know, my hunger was not for money. It was for...
To win the battle.
Yeah, of course.
To be considered a great MC.
100%. So, you know, as I grew older, you know, I started looking at my peers and I was like, all right, well, why do they have cars and houses? And like, I'm still, you know, sharing rentals and, you know, all these, you know, things that weren't adding up with the amount of fame and records that I had sold. You know, it was 50 million sold, 60 million, all these things. And I was like, I don't have anything that's mine. And, you know, I ended up auditing myself and finding out all these millions of dollars were missing. And I found out some of it it's funny enough, some of it had went to start YBN.
Wow.
So like, that's why Cordae and I are really close, you know, because, you know, certain individuals had taken from me and started.
Was it a business person or a record label?
It was a business person.
Got it.
Who's your accountant?
Nah.
Go wants names. Go wants names.
I actually don't want to put them on blast because respectfully, I'm kind of like, I forgive you and
you moved on.
And I moved on, like, but to not see real money until you're 30 years old and to spend 10 years kind of like in the abyss of, you know, not having anything to claim as your own. And I guess I kind of grew up that way anyway. I was very nomadic, you know, like my dad was very depressed and he slept a lot in my life. And it was kind of like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory when the grandpa had slept in the bed for so long. But I shared a bed with him, you know, in middle school. So a lot of his energy, even just physically, kind of just goes into you, you know. It's not his fault. He was just depressed, you know, like, and that was something that, yeah, again, like my headphones became my best friend and that was where the hunger came from. Money never really mattered, I guess. And so that was why when I started, you know, getting it, I never really paid attention to it. And so it was very easy to just be like, oh, he's not even looking at it. Like,
yeah, he ain't paying attention.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, I'm grateful because it did go to someone like, I love Cordae, you know, so I'm glad that like my mom, like, I'm glad it went
funded
to
his startup.
That's a great perspective, man.
For
that's
sure.
Amazing to have that perspective.
Yeah, and Namir and all of them, like, that's cool. Like, some more kids got to experience, you know.